Alright, hello. How's it going? It has been a moment. It has definitely been a moment. But I am finally back. That it has, yeah. Been longer since I last streamed than I intended. I had to do a thing for, my job. Oh, give me one moment.
Um,
Okay. Um, yeah, I had to do a thing for my job. And then the day afterwards, I got literally no sleep at all. But I am now back. Hopefully on, gonna be for a little bit of a longer term than last time. Um, Another thing, also, since the last time that I did the, Andaron Saga Ironman, I'm gonna skip through all this again because the last time we, actually saw the story stuff. But since last time, hold on, I need to... Okay, so that's the... Okay. I'm not using my controller, I'm using my keyboard. So it's gonna take me a moment maybe to figure out all of the keyboard controls. I know them generally, but you know, it's still gonna take me a moment. It's not like I'm much more used to actual controllers. But anyway, since last time, I went and I downloaded the most recent version of Andaron Saga. So we do have that. But anyway, without wasting too much more time, actually, before we, I'm already having to. I'm gonna pop off for a second because I'm gonna grab myself some water. I don't even know why I started without getting myself water, but you know what? Sometimes I'm a little bit of an idiot. For a few moments, then I'll just leave you to enjoy the player phase theme. I'll be back in a second. I'm back. For some reason, there's a bottle of avocado oil in the fridge. Twitch says that I'm still streaming DS1. I did change that. Hold on. Why is that? Let me check. Let me check on that. No, the category is definitely changed. So that's probably just on your side. I'd recommend reloading. Like I said, if you just refresh your Twitch, that should update. Yeah, because on my side it definitely says that the category is Sacred Stones. Yeah. So I don't actually know all of the bug fixes that happened in... Come on, you're getting hit by that? And it's 60%, so I can't complain that much. But yeah, I don't know for sure all of the changes that happened. between, and here we have Volterentia, that have happened between the version that I now have and the last version that I had. Because there's actually a pretty large gap between the amount of time that I think the version that I had before of Andaron Saga on my computer here was actually the first version of the game that I downloaded. I don't think I actually did, well, no, never mind. It wouldn't have been because I got a new system since the first time that I played the game. I think I'm gonna do Dawncaller route. I would definitely rather do normal, like, I would definitely rather do Dawncaller than not Dawncaller. We're getting hit by everything. Because Dawncaller is significantly easier, for sure. Yeah, Baudemon is actually just getting hit by everything. And there should be Sam and Lunatic arriving, yep. Yeah, I think that Dawncaller is going to be easier, not only because Dawncaller is just a really good sword, and it would enable units like, no concoction. Of course, Thea's the one that has concoction. But it would enable, if I can think, that would be nice. Isabel, Albert, to become significantly stronger units. While also giving me the option to A-support Jaka and Baudemon. That gives Jaka the aptitude skill, that gives him plus 20% to all growths. So I'm leaning doing Dawncaller route, mostly because I would like to refrain from having a repeat incident of last time where my Jaka leveled strength, like, twice, I think. I don't know why I didn't do the talk, that was a misplay. Oh! Okay, we doubled, good. So yeah, one of the big problems last time was just how vulnerable, like, how, it wasn't even the vulnerability of Jaka, it was the fact that he didn't do any damage. He didn't do any damage on my last attempt of this run. And ended up being incredibly useless because of that. Okay, you have a hand axe. It should be fine though if I keep Samuel on the sword. I'll also give him the Steel Lance. That Steel Lance is probably going to find its way over to Jaka. Because, well, I don't know. There's, I think Sam is he already on S rank lances? Oh my days. He might already be on S rank lances. Okay, here's Sham. Yeah, definitely gonna be running away there. And Coulter can just, there we go. One tap crit, 'cause you'll love to see it. You know, I should probably put my Discord onto Do Not Disturb so that I'm not getting pinged. There we go. I realize that you guys couldn't hear, or probably just Varian right now, honestly. But I realize you couldn't hear it. But that being said, still annoying to be hearing pings every 2 seconds. There's something that I've noticed with my speech that I don't really know, like, if it's common pronunciation or if I'm just weird. But whenever I say the word second, I usually pronounce the C as a G. For whatever reason, I don't know why. You've probably heard it a lot, where I'll say second instead of second. And yeah, I don't know why I do it. HP and speed. Yeah, I don't know if pronouncing the C's in second as G's is... Like I said, I don't know if it's a common thing, but it's definitely something that I do. Powdamon is getting hit by everything, bro. No, never noticed that, but you've known me long enough that you probably don't notice it anymore. Yeah, I mean... It's not really a problem or anything, I don't think, but, you know, like I said, it's just, It's just a little interesting. Okay, there's the goddess icon, luck stat booster. Turn 6, I can get Iota there. Rod is gonna start moving this turn. Christ, Thea, you're so bad. Okay. Actually view botting me, okay. I shouldn't say that, because it's not actually view botting, right? Because it is technically a real person. Although the jury is still out on whether Varian is actually a real person or not. Yo, Joel, what's up, man? How's it going? Finally survived final exam hell? Good to hear. Oh my days, there's so many of them. Is Angelus dead? Okay, they got Angelus. You hit a bard? How gruesome of you. Fine, I am not that terribly wounded. I'll withdraw for now. Yep, and units won't permanently die, they'll just retreat in the first chapter. Starting next chapter, death is permanent. Doing well now, it's finally summer. Through school. Yeah. Censoring then, not because I'm a fan of censorship, but because over the summer I'm gonna have to get used to not speaking in proficient profanities. I say proficient, well, I suppose proficient is a fine word to use, but, you know, not using profanities so profusely as I usually do. You know, it doesn't matter if Sean dies here. At the very least, he can probably get a kill or two off of that, so... What's your move range look like? You can't get to this tile, so Jaka will only be getting attacked by one. Which means that he'll be safe. So Rod hopefully moves to the barrel. Attacks Coulter. It doesn't really matter if he moves onto the barrel properly, but I don't really see any reason why he wouldn't go for the barrel. Thea, of course, not able to kill an archer with an iron sword because she's a bad unit. I'll just skip through that. And that's fine. I don't actually need Coulter to live here. Hit by the 41, Sean. Ain't no way. Okay, Jaka. You didn't need to get yourself hit by that. Jaka, I think, is still a game over condition on this map. Baudemont is at least a game over, but I think Jaka is too. Damn it, I took a hit. I'll just pretend I'm dead. This isn't over in roleplay. Okay, if I move Lynette to heal Jaka, I can put Samuel here. Thea can... I'll have Thea actually attack. And we'll talk to Sam, why not? Sam the man, is that you? Looking good, Gramps. Young Master Baudemont, it gladdens my old heart to state you still alive. I don't know if I read this conversation last time, which is why I'm doing it. You know damn well some slumlord won't take me down. A knife in the back has brought many a warrior to his ruin. Never fall complacent around savages, young master. You've saved my life once, old Sam. Stick around and I'll return the favor. If I die, I will do so as an old man. I will have no regret. However, I did bring my granddaughter Lynette with me. I hope you will take good care to let no harm befall her. Lynette? Her name seems familiar. She is a famous playwright in the capital city of Malta. Dawn's Light has performed splendidly among the nobility. I haven't seen that play, but I'll keep it in mind. I'll say hi to her once I get a chance. Make sure you'll conduct yourself with propriety, young master. She only recently came of age, and knowing you... Come now, old Sam, I'm not that much of a lout. Or, then again, perhaps I am. Alright, and on the last turn, Rod will kill Thea. And the map will end. There we go. And we got the secret objective success from visiting all houses. I'll do the secret objectives for as long as I can, but I'm not going to go out of the way to do them, because I don't really care about the dev battle. And we will just skip the guide in here. I do want to, as quickly as I can, catch up to Chapter 14, where I lost last run. Alright, Jewel, I think you're the only one around right now. I will say I've already made my decision, but what's your vote about taking Dawn Caller or not taking Dawn Caller? Do you say yes or no to Dawn Caller? I'm just curious. You say take that sword, I say take that sword as well. Taking the sword makes things a lot easier. Okay, here we are. Chapter 2 start. I'm gonna handle some item stuff. That'll go over to Sam. Put away the pet rock. I'm gonna buy a javelin for Jaka. I'll put away the concoction. And I'll also buy a javelin for Samuel. Oh, okay. And I guess a fire tome for Sham could do well. I'm gonna put Samuel off to this side here so that I can have him get the hunting bow for Una so that I don't. I think some of these guys are new. I don't remember there being a Viking floating in the water, and I also don't remember there being a fighter over here. Huh. I don't know, maybe those are changes for, the updated version that I just downloaded before stream. Okay. Yeah, so how do we start this, then? I don't want to use too many uses of the rescue staff too early, but I do want to get I do want to rescue all of these guys, which is going to be difficult with sending Sam off to the left. So I probably will need to rescue at least one. Coulter doesn't kill there, that's kind of annoying. It's a bit of a problem that all of these guys are axe users. So that means that Jaka is basically useless. I do also have Agnes. So I want to talk to this one so that it doesn't run away. We can do this with Thea. I'm not really that concerned about the units that I give the XP to. HP, skill, speed, and luck. Pretty bog standard level for Thea. Honestly, maybe on turn 1, I send Sam this direction so that I can get him to, like, he can get some damage in here. No, he doesn't survive that crit, and that is a 2% crit chance. Also only 31 hit, though. So that's probably fine. Yeah. Does not hit. There's a few things that I want to test here. Well, actually one thing that I want to test here. But we'll have Jaka attack here first. Let's see what this level is. No strength. Of course. Of course, no strength. But I can have Sean finish this up. Skill, speed, and defense, that's fine. Okay. I'm gonna test something real quick. Okay, so it does still work. And I can actually, I don't even need to use the rescue staff to get all of the green units. Which is definitely nice. I'll have Battlemon talk here. I was a little worried that I was going to have to... Oh, come on. What is that level? Culture can take this guy down. I don't think we're going to be able to get over to the archer there, but I think that's fine. HP and strength. We take those. And thanks to his personal skill, Coulter can take that guy down. Batamon's the only one in range of anyone, which is fine because he has Dawncaller. Give a little bit of chip XP here, why not? Maybe the fighter all the way over to the left is here usually, but I don't remember that Viking standing on the water at all. I don't know why the devs would add a single unit, but yeah, I just don't remember the that guy existing. Hello, hello. I don't think you were here last time when I did chapter 14, but suffice to say that I didn't win. We have gone Dawncaller out this time. Oh, you were here? Oh, okay. I don't remember that, but whatever. I do appreciate you having been here, even if I am a little slow sometimes. Yeah, we have taken Dawncaller this time. One of the big problems last time was just how terrible my Jaka was. And, you know, unfortunately, the way this game goes, he's a lot stronger if you take Dawncaller. Because, for whatever reason, without Dawncaller, you can't A-support Jaka Battlemon. That's honestly my biggest issue with Zacharias route, is the fact that taking Zach route just doesn't allow you to A-support Jaka Battlemon. It seems like a really weird decision to make to me. I didn't equip Sam on his Javelin. Whoops. Did I update the ROM? I did update the ROM. I did the... I updated my ROM, like... maybe 2 minutes before, the thing. Yeah. I will be getting Aptitude Jaka. Thea doesn't kill, because of course she doesn't. Dude, I don't know, like, surely the devs realized that putting her strength that low was going to mean that she would always be a garbage unit. Like, I mean, surely at least PH had to realize or something. I don't know, maybe it was intentional to basically make her be a thirst trap unit, right? Make a hot unit be absolutely useless so that you have a bunch of people just using it because it's hot and not because it's good. But I don't know, I just don't understand why you wouldn't have every unit be usable. Yeah. I just don't like that, like, okay. I don't want to have an awakening issue where you can turn every single unit into God himself with enough stat boosters and, you know, enough levels. Well, you don't even need stat boosters to make a unit God in Awakening. But, you know, I just wish that every unit was actually a viable unit. Like, it doesn't have to be the most insane unit in the game. You don't have to make a unit that, you know, just rolls over everything because, haha. But it does bug me when you have units that are just useless. I don't mind it when you have, like, a weaker replacement unit. You know, I don't mind, like, You still insist this game wasn't properly tested? I wouldn't really be able to say that. I don't know, like... It plays well. It does play well. I'm kind of willing to... That was actually a good tier level. What on earth? I'm kind of willing to accept that because, just on the basis of the fact that the Andaron Saga team is, you know, like, okay, it was a full team, right? But it was also on the small side for the fact that this is, you know, a complete game. So it wouldn't really surprise me if there was maybe not as much testing and quality control as there should have been. But I don't mind the fact that Elmer was supposed to be a bad unit but isn't a bad unit. Because like I said, I don't like it when units are made to be bad. You know, I think that every unit should be in some way viable. You know. Which is why, despite the fact that I don't use them, I can still respect, or don't typically use them anyway. I can still definitely respect trainees for what they are. Minx himself said Elmer is made to be bad. Yeah, no, I'm aware of that. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that I don't like the fact that they made units with the intention of them being bad. He's top S tier to you, but that's bias. He isn't like bowed, he's like B plus. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that he has to be, you know, a unit like Baudemon, which is just really strong to begin the beginning. That's not what I'm saying. And I'm not saying that he is weak. Which tells you they make bad units and just don't test them, so the units that ended up being way too good are called bad or unusably trash, like Thea. See, that's yeah. No, I think that's a lot closer to what I'm saying. Fred probably lives against these guys. With the Axe Reaver anyway. That Jormungand could be dangerous. I don't really want to put Thea in range. Oh, well, I guess I can put her in range of the Jormungand guy. Does she die from that? How much? She has 7 resistant. Yeah, she should live that. But no, I mean, you might be right about that. My problem isn't really with how the game ultimately ended up. Because I still think the game ended up in a pretty good way. Like, it feels good to play. It's fun. You know, I don't really have any big problems with it. My issue with their unit design ethos is the fact that there were units that were intended to be bad to begin with. I think making a unit with the intention for it to be bad is just bad design. Right, like, what do you gain from intentionally making a unit bad? And I do want to say again, we don't need to have the Awakening problem where every unit was ridiculously strong for absolutely no reason. But by the same token, you know, like, why are we making units with the intention for them to be bad? At that point, you might as well just not have that unit at all. And I get that Mangs doesn't really like trainees. Or at least that's the impression that I've gotten, is that he doesn't really like trainees. 14% chance that we lost Sam there, by the way. The point isn't some units are better than others. The point is I'm making a unit with the goal of them being unusable. Exactly. I just don't understand why you would ever do that. And I can understand, you know, intentionally making a unit weaker than some others. In the instance of, like, if you, say you've got, like, a unit like Harriet, you know, who is, sure, staff rank or staff range +1 is really, really nice, but by and large, who's really going to be using Harriet over Lilinet or Ilaka? And the answer, I think, is probably not that many people. The people who are doing that are probably people who have lost, you know, one or two of those, or have lost at least one of those units, and need a replacement staff unit. I have no problem with replacement units. I just think that it's bad bad form to make a unit intentionally bad. Like, I just don't understand why you would do that. What's the point in making that unit at all? Again, in Thea's case, you know, like, whatever, a haha funny thirst trap unit. But like Elmer, you know, what's the deal there? And maybe even just like the first time you look at it, it's like, okay, this unit is comically bad and you can get a laugh out of it. But on subsequent runs, the joke gets really old really quickly. I would just rather have a unit that was actually usable instead of a unit whose entire purpose is to be a joke. Not really is the fun part. Elmer is interesting as the fun bit. Well, again, I mean, Elmer is actually like a good unit. You know, there's no argument there. It's just weird that they decided that he would be bad. Fully customizable mage that will have the magic weapon ranks you choose is really interesting. So much effort. Well, honestly, playing off of what you were talking about, I don't really know if there was a whole lot of effort put into that, because, like, having a fully customizable mage is a really cool idea. But if the devs are convinced that he's a bad unit, then I can't help but wonder if as much effort was put into the actual design of the unit as was maybe put into the concept. They make a good unit and Mings dislikes trainees, so he's coping about it. That is probably a lot closer to the case. Let's see if we can't get fast Bjarki again. That was hilarious, having like 17 speed Bjarki. Unlucky. That was a perfectly fine level, he just didn't level speed. Bjarki lost his need for speed. Yeah, I have never had a Bjarki be anywhere near that fast. I think I give this to Baudemont. Then have Shalm stand back here so he can't be the target of everything. Yeah, this guy's never gonna hit Bolter. Ooh, he gets the crit. Lovely. Hit by a 37. Hit by a 37. And a 45? Are we gonna lose by getting hit by incredibly low hit rates on 2RN? I mean, okay, I say incredibly low, 45 isn't that low. But, still. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get over to... What's the... What's the turn limit for Cassandra? What turn does she leave on? Who's hitting in what? Oh, it's the boat. I'm dumb. Now, one thing that I definitely can give credit to the devs for is that at least they did make sure that you always have the relevant tools for upcoming maps. So, like, if there's a Fog of War map, they're gonna give you, you know, a couple of torches on maps before. And I can definitely appreciate that. According to Online, very cool source. The lauded source Online. According to Online, has almost the same energy as my sources. I made it up. You cross-reference things. XD. Doing that level of work for the question of when does this unit leave the map in a video game is kinda crazy. Like, it's not like we're victims of extra life for this game or anything like that. Uh-oh! The boss was in range. Oh, he has 13 hit. You just want to make sure I'm lying. Huh? I just want to make sure I'm lying to you. Well, thanks. Thanks, Varian. Look, we already know that it's a bad decision to trust chat, but this guy's actually just coming out and saying it. Actually saying it is crazy, bro. I need to keep my lying record. If I make it right, Anti-Santa will grant me my wish. Oh, man. So, Coulter and Sean should be able to take down the boss here. I can give Jaka some ship XP here. So what are Sam's starting ranks? He starts with S. Wait, does he start? He starts with D. Oh, D bows. Okay. I thought I read that he started with the D axes, and I was like, excuse me? Since when? But no, that's just me being dumb. Oh, Coulter just melts him. Jesus. Okay, that's a little insane. Who knew that Coulter was so good against the boss with an axe? You're surprised by a Pokemon fan game? How so? You're not overwhelmed by rival battles? Do you mean that the rival battles are not hard, or do you mean that the rival battles aren't especially common? There's 4 rivals, realistically 6. Okay, we're gonna attack with Sean here first. If he gets a crit or a Glacius and he takes a kill, otherwise I'll have Coulter clean up. As if there's that many rivals and you're not overwhelmed with rival battles, left then right. Magic and resistance, literally the only two stats that Sean needs. And there goes the boss. My ancestors smile on me, Imperial. Can you say the same? There's so many Skyrim references in this game. Alright, there we go. Chapter 2 is completed. This map looks different. Like, did they change the tile set? It looks like the tile set looks different. It looks more desaturated, yeah. Oh, you know what it is? This might be using the, I think this is using the Rebellion Saga tile set for, Angvik's Forest. Because it does look familiar. No fish. Oops. Yeah, this actually really looks like the Rebellion Saga tile set. Do you think so? I don't mind the Rebellion Saga tile set. It doesn't look bad. Anything? Looks probably like no fish. No fish. But maybe? Nah, no fish. I don't know why I was saying fish like that, but whatever. Now, if only they could make a couple of other QOL changes, as in Rebellion Saga, like giving the Lord infinite movement range on the guide and chapter maps, or giving you the speed up for battle animations. Well, I say QOL. The tile set being slightly more desaturated isn't really a quality of life change. Oops. Thea cannot use this steel blade. So we're putting that away. Also gonna be putting away the Devil Axe. I do want to buy Coulter another dagger, though. Bjarki could deal with an Iron Axe and a Hand Axe. I actually didn't need to buy a Hand Axe there, because I'm pretty sure I have one. But whatever. Where's Runa? Here she is. Short bow, hunting bow. Right, are there any other inventory changes we need to make? I don't think so. Yeah, this is definitely the Rebellion Saga tile set. This is very much what that is. It looks so weird. Not that it's bad, it looks weird because I'm not used to it. It's so different. I'll put Runa there. I suppose I could actually start like this. That's probably better. I'm not used to the desaturation on this map at all. But it does make sense to make the map darker and more desaturated, considering the fact we're in the middle of, you know, like rocky area in a forest. So I don't mind it, it's just, it's different. It's very different. Do I want to risk getting hit by... Well, I do have, Lunatic right in range. That's probably not a bad idea. Lightning there, Coulter can... Yeah, Coulter can come and deal with this guy. Not gonna kill, but that's fine. Surely Thea doesn't get hit by this. Okay. We take those carts. And a min staff. I don't even need the hunting bow to kill here with Sam. Samuel might have been able to one round with the hunting bow, but honestly, I don't think one rounding is that important. Not with as little damage as these guys are doing. Okay, we do have the Battlemon Jaka support already. Ooh. Cool. And we actually naturally leveled strength. That was a huge level up. Good Jaka crit. I mean, the crit itself doesn't really matter. I don't know why I moved Sam so far back. There wasn't really a reason to put him all the way back there. In fact, that might have been a mistake to move him as far back as I did. 18 hit, really? What is he using? Does he have a Sword Reaver? He might have a Sword Reaver. I guess that would make sense. For why his hit rate was so bad there. And the unit that PH wanted to remove the Kanto from, for some reason, has joined the map. For some reason, because I have no idea why you wouldn't give a cav unit, especially one with the... Like, okay, maybe it's a balance reason. Hyperactive plus Kanto is a little strong. But, she's also just a weak unit in every other way. And if Thea was not at that exact amount of HP, she would have been screwed. I probably should have had, Coulter attack there first. Oh, we have the elixir on Coulter. It should be fine. Even though I don't want to use the elixir on Thea, it's probably what's going to be keeping her alive here. Let's see what we can do here. Your fix for her was just give her, just a bit of growth increases and give Paladin as an option. People will make you work at rewarded Brave Tomes. Yeah. That's... Honestly, giving her Paladin as an option might be a little too strong. I like it. I do like it, don't get me wrong. I like the idea of it. But making every tome... And... Well, is it only anima that she gets? Or is it a paladin in the style of the randomizer Ilanda, where she gets, like, every single weapon rank because reasons? Surprisingly, no. She's not strong from it. It's Andaron, Saga Paladin, some female lance, sword, axe, anima. Males no anima, but you mean bows? But it is the standard. Okay. Okay, so it's not the it's not the light magic paladin. It's not okay. Yeah, the Ilanda paladin is so broken. Cause she gets like she gets light, she gets staves, she gets anima, swords, axes, and does she get lances, or is it something else? I don't remember. Free Knights have Lancebreaker, so Lancebreaker Victoria is very tempting. Yeah. That is a problem that I have with the cabs in this game. Especially Victoria. Like, sword-locked units are just kind of bad. And by kind of bad, I mean they're unbelievably garbage. Like, sword-locked units are... I am not a fan of sword locks. They just... It just feels like they're just an inferior option to everything else, because sword-locked units, unless if they're like, well, Albert isn't even sword-locked because he has staves as well. But yeah, sword-locked units just tend to fall flat because there's not really any good 1-2 sword options, like 1-2 range sword options. Like, sure, you have light brands, you have the flame sword, you have those, but I don't know, it just, like, sword-locked units are usually not good for magic. Like, you can look, Victoria here is an example of that. 1 base magic, 25 growths. Yeah, and also that's also true. They hit resistance and not defense, which is another problem. And that's a problem that, like, whoops, that, you know, Ariel and, why can't I remember his name all of a sudden? Fred. That's a problem that Ariel and Fred don't really have. Since that's 22. And you would be doing exactly 22. Okay, well, how much damage would Sam take? That's 22. You have a tomahawk. How much defense does Sam have? He's 12. 10 plus 17 plus whatever's lurking back. I think maybe I hit Sam, or not hit Sam. I hit this guy, and then I just rescue Sam out. Hello, are we gonna... Thank you. The ROM just doing the thing that it likes to do and just pausing for no reason. Okay, we're in it. You're still in range. But he only does 10 damage to you, so we're good. And he'll probably go after Jaka anyway. I think we're fine here. Question of the run, are we gonna have rose zombies again? That is a question. We might lose the run here, actually. Hit by the 27? Jesus Christ. Okay, no, he went for Runa. Okay. Oh! Goodbye, Barret. First death of the run. Barret did just die like that. I should have looked at weapons. I didn't check weapons. I did not check weapons. Brave Axe. I don't need that right now. I'll just use the torch again. I don't really think there's a whole lot of reason to not use it. Okay, see you. How much damage are you doing? That'd be 21. You have 5 speed. I highly doubt you're doubling. No, you're not. Okay. So Sam can survive a hit. Which means that I can have Angelus give another turn to Lillinette, and Lillinette can heal Sham. And we're still out of range of Garam. But yeah, Barret dropping there means that we're probably only getting 3 of the stat boosters. Because even if I rush Estelle over now, she's probably not going to be able to get there in time to make enough of a difference to actually get the item before the map ends. Oh, we need a crit or a adept proc, and we got neither. I should have paid attention to that before committing. But it is what it is. Skill and speed. Oh boy. That's also the secret objectives failed already. I don't really have a problem with that. Secret objectives are whatever. That's the second time that Fred has leveled resistance. Which I suppose is not unexpected for him to level resistance, but like, still. S-rank swords, you'll love to see it. Yeah, so I think I'm just gonna have Bjarki sit there in that forest tile and soak aggro, and then I'll just have to give up the, okay, we're good. I'll just have to give up the stat booster. Which it's a bit unfortunate, but, you know, there's not really anything I can do about it now. I'm probably not going to use Thea for very long after Chapter 4, so I don't really have an issue with using the Moonblade a lot. Okay, I said Chapter 4. It's probably going to be around Chapter 8 when I permanently bench her. I do still like A-supporting her with Coulter, because it gives Coulter a bunch of Avoid, and it also lets him use, or it gives him a Petch Cuts, which is a pretty nice PRF weapon for him. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. Yeah, Sham doesn't kill. I can't see what's back here. That's a problem. I might just have to use Samuel now. But is Sham gonna get in range to do anything here? Probably not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, he can. And Garum has the Battle Axe equipped now. So, yeah, I'll have Sam do this. Every Chapter 3 have I lost at least one person, but it's never been the same character twice. Okay. The rivals in the fan game are so well written. Oh, Victoria just kills. Okay. Well, I can give Sham a little bit of chip XP. And then Victoria can come in and slaughter Garum with her personal skill. All of that XP. Okay, Victoria leveling strength. Can Sham survive a single hit? Yes, he can. Two of them is a duo that went from I'm Smart Edge Boy and the idiot that I'm friends with to I see. No, I just healed Jaka. Oh, I'm dumb. That was not who I meant to heal. That was not who I meant to heal. Well, worst case scenario, it looks like Sam still doesn't even die. So he should be fine. Never mind, Sam dies. Unless if they decide to dogpile on Victoria, which they could also do. If I lose Sam, it's the worst loss possible. It's also a supreme skill issue. This might be a no Ariel run again, or it might be a no Christina run. And also a run in which I lose Samuel in Chapter 3, which means that I'm not gonna have him for Chapter 7. Which is not going to be fun. You went for Jaka. You went for Jock. Does he live? Does he live if the... Okay. This might be interesting. Oh, my. Okay, Coulter. I see you. One moment. One moment, please. Apparently, I missed an orthodontist appointment. Sam lives. Sam does live. Yes, everybody actually lives. Okay, so what do we do here? I think we're fine. The world will lose such a kind and loving soul. I'm gonna deal with that side last because it's the most complex. It'll be such a monumental loss of someone so loyal. He's so loyal, in fact, that he might even do something not very loyal for the sake of loyalty. Even asked Fred to do the funeral, not because he's a spear guard, which Sam hates. Definitely not why. Coulter didn't crit. Coulter might die. I kinda doubt it, but it's possible. Fred deserves better. Actually diabolical. Okay, so what are we doing here? Luna heals Jaka, so Jaka can kill this guy. Sham can... Okay. Yeah, I know how... Actually insane stutter. That was crazy. Wait, can I... Oh! That was misclick. I might have just lost someone to a colossal misclick. I guess I can hope that this guy goes on heal AI. Because he can actually just decide to kill Lillinette. He's got 75 hit. So Lillinette's 43 avoid. So it's not the worst. It's not the worst. And everybody else should live. Does Sam live? Sam lives. What does this guy have? He has a steel bow. It might be better if... Never mind, Sham can't take that one down. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so we might have a rose zombie We might already have a Rose Zombie. Of course, Sam gets hit. Oh, my days. This is a disaster. I'll be back in a second. I need to use the restroom. Tell me if someone dies. Oh, well, yeah. Okay, never. She lives. She lives. Cool. Okay, I'm back. Is anyone dead? Doesn't look like it, but Coulter is... Okay, you ran all the way over there. Why? I don't know why that guy's over there now. Dude, the fact that Thea can't take the guy spawning from down here out without proccing either, like, without proccing Adept, getting a crit, or getting Luna proc is kind of nutty. She is so bad. But Estelle can prep things for a Coulter kill here. Speaking of, I'm going to have Coulter down on here because he's by far the most valuable of the 3 units on this side. I would rather not lose him. Oh my lord, Runa. You're so bad. She's actually so useless. Like, she's not even leveled magic at all. And we sit there, and Sam can come up. With... I'll put him on the Javelin. I should have given him a hand axe. Hit by a 29. Oh, boy. 272s you miss? Christ. Oh, what a disaster. Not going for the tents is interesting, though. I mean, I'll take it. I will take it, don't get me wrong. I'm just surprised. You know what's interesting about this map? The AI of the centaurs, right? So they're here because they think that Baudemon's party stole from them. And, you know, so ostensibly they're trying to kill Baudemon's party because of that. Except the thing is that instead of going after, you know, like, the AI, instead of going for all of your units, targets the tents. Now, why would you do that if you expect to win a fight? It's a really weird decision to make if you think that you can actually win. It's just not the sort of thing that you would do. Like, going after the camps makes sense if you're fighting a guerrilla war. You know, you're attacking the enemy's supplies, you're attacking their resources, you're making it so that they can't fight you. But if you think that you're going to win, then why bother with that? Why bother with that when you're not fighting on a large scale and you think you can just kill the enemy? It's a weird decision. You maybe say that if they're trying to find the object, but then why would they be trying to kill you if they just want to poke around? I mean, because they think that you stole from them. Like, that part is pretty easily solvable. I'm just arguing that's a bit weird that they're doing that in the first place when they're, like, when they're coming in with the intention to kill. And also, the lore that they've established about how the centaurs act, also suggests that this is kind of weird behavior for them to try to attack, you know, the campsites. It's burn down the tents and whatnot, instead of just fighting you directly. Oh, that would have killed Coulter if it landed. Yeah. Secret objective failure because Barrett died. Kill Garum, yes or no? I'll leave the decision to you guys. If we kill him, we get an energy ring. If not, we get him as a really, really good unit. Spare him. Have mercy. You're begging me to have mercy? I don't know. I don't know. Should I really have mercy? Should I have mercy on a horse? An interesting decision. I don't know. Don't think like Jaka. No, I'm not killing him. I'm not killing him because Garum is a really good unit. He's also a unit that starts at level 10. Which means that he's prepped to promote whenever I want. Okay, so let's map. Estelle, get out of here. Runa, get out of here. I'm not using either of these two. I'm not going to bother to go for chapter 32. Yeah. I'm not going to bother to go for chapter 32. And Runa's leveled like garbage so far, so There's not really a lot of reason for me to keep either in at the moment. Garam to take the Brave Axe, Hand Axe, Iron Axe. I like all of that on him. Put away the Halberd, there's no calves on this map. I could also put away the Zanbato, but it's not like I need anything else on Victoria. The Torch can go away, because again, we don't need anything on this map. Who has the... I think Coulter has the Antitoxin? Yes, he does. I'll put that on the Bjarki, have Bjarki go and get the house. What? Oh, that was weird. Just randomly unselected the window for some reason. Get a concoction on him. I'm gonna buy a heal staff for Lunatic. So you see I can put away this stuff, pull out a concoction. Okay, let's see here. So I don't need to go over here. Because I already can't get the secret objectives. So there's really no reason to go up that way with Sam immediately. So that being said, I can actually shift all the cabs to the back. Because I don't think that there's really anyone that I need to rush either. Oh, come on. What are we doing? I should have put Sean back here, actually, so that I could have killed this guy over the wall with magic. I can still do that. Okay, this is maybe the easiest map in the game, so it's gonna be embarrassing if I lose anyone here. Although now that I say that, the actual easiest map in the game is probably just Chapter 1. But this guy's a sword cat. Okay, I see. Short lance, javelin, steel sword. Here's the guy. Yeah, that guy has a Zanbato. Bjarki doubles. Even without speed levels, he still doubles that guy. That's when you know you're slow, both physically and mentally. I could support Fred with Sam. That would give Fred Battle Veteran, which is Sam's personal skill. But I think if possible, I would rather do Samuel, A support Theo, and B support Christina. 13 times 2. Yeah, then Coulter kills. Lovely. I should have checked. Does Sham live that? The mage is gonna do like 2 damage. What is... Is this a normal thing where the nameplates are like... You see the icon in the top at the nameplate? Is this a normal thing that they're just like varied sometimes? It might be based on their unit classification. Because I think all the mages are... Yeah, huh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. So that guy's not going to get in range. 16. Sean has 13 resistance, so you're dealing 3 damage. But you... 12 with 9 speed? Oh, Sean does fine. He's got the fire, which is only 4 weight. The guy's got an iron sword, 5 weight, so neither of them are getting slowed down. Things look perfectly fine there. Yeah, I've only actually ever used, Thea a single time. And that one time that I used her was, because I went in intending to, like, with the full intent, to play Chapter 32. And, like, she was okay in Chapter 32 because Chapter 32 is not a hard map. 0 damage. Yeah, Chapter 32 is a pretty easy map. But I don't know, the rest of the game, like, Thea's just not good. There ain't a whole lot of reason to make any use of her. I did go live. Hello, welcome in. Yeah, it's been a minute, hasn't it? I didn't intend to go radio silent. I say radio silent as if there's any other form of communication other than me just, you know, showing up in your feed every now and then. But yeah, I didn't intend to go radio silent, and certainly for not as long as I ended up, being so. But unfortunately, sometimes things just happen like that. He's pogging a little hard, isn't he? Speed Bjarki, let's go. Level to 6 speed. Huge. Can you really pog too hard? Now this is getting out of hand. Now there are 2 of them. How much just... Oh my god. She's so bad! She's so bad! Oh, I didn't mean to actually do that. Okay, we're fine. Why is Thea so terrible? Say that, but then she got, like... Okay, that level is kinda popping off, though. That level was kinda good. Okay, so if I move Thea back, then Natalie definitely gets attacked. I messed up by attacking there with Thea. I didn't mean to actually attack there. Right. Yeah, so I think Thea's probably dead, because she's gonna get attacked by at least 2 of these guys. So I need to kill that mercenary for sure. And then just pray that the others don't bring her down. I mean, okay, here's the thing though. He has actually gotten like 2 cracked level ups. And I don't really know why. But even with those 2 cracked levels, she's still dealing like 0 damage. I do want to use Natalie again. I would like to actually be able to use her. Mostly because I don't typically use trainees. Ooh, that's a dodge. Okay. We take those. He missed a 71. Misses the 71. That's nice. That means that I'm not losing a healer. At least not immediately. Yo! Okay. This is kind of a crazy end turn. RNG, like, okay, that wasn't a turn where much could have gone wrong. But that being said, that was actually kind of a crazy turn for, I would like for the archer to come to here, I think. I've been doing alright. I've had... I mean, this week was kind of a mess for me. Let's see, how much damage are you doing? How much defense does he have? 5. This week was kind of a mess for me because I had some stuff that I needed to do, which was... Yeah, like I said, it was a little bit... Oh! Oh no. Oh, I might have messed up. I might have messed up. Ah, okay. It's fine, Natalie's fine, but we're not getting the XP there. And I can't even get... Yeah, I definitely messed up a little bit there. Hey, I did do what you might be able to call an oopsie. But yeah, anyway, I had some stuff that I had to do this week for my job. And then there was one night that for whatever reason I just like physically couldn't fall asleep, which wasn't great, but we're good now, and that's what's important. What do you have? You have Iron Blade, you have a Javelin. Well, that doesn't die to this Javelin guy. Yeah, you are right about that. That's why I was gone for a bit, was because, yeah, I mean, for some reason, I was just so physically exhausted. Like, mentally, I was actually doing fine, but physically, I was just shot down. All right, you don't even... Okay, actually, this is fine. If Garum doesn't kill, then this is a free kill for Natalie. And Garum didn't crit, so Natalie can get that kill, because that guy's gonna back off and hit Garum. That mage is also gonna come down, so hopefully Garum doesn't die to that. I should have checked. But I'm a little short-sighted sometimes, and by sometimes I mean a lot of the time. Garum's fine. There was never any doubt. Never any doubt. Bjarki successfully leashing that kill for nobody. Nice. 2 damage. God, the militia units are so bad. They're so useless. Okay, the bandits are coming. Alright, so the question is, do I think I just take this kill for Natalie, and then I have, I can just have Victoria take down this archer here. Use the steel blade, why not? You have a hand axe. But you're not killing. Does this guy have a javelin? He does not. Oh, he has a speed wing. Where's Coulter? We'll start moving Coulter in range for that. Thea can take this. I know, imagine Thea doing something. The concoction should be in the convoy. So we'll move Jaka up like that. That wasn't what I meant to do. What's that? I just got a text that might be related to my work, so give me just one moment. Garum healing up. Nope, it's some guy running for Congress. We just finished the presidential election cycle not long ago, and now I'm getting harassed already about the congressional election cycle. Gotta love it. Woo, United States, let's go! Bjarki has the concoctions. We're going to be able to visit here and get the Holy Axe. Hello, can we please stop randomly pausing the ROM? Thank you. The funny thing here is that when you visit, it doesn't even, like... They don't even take the antitoxin. Over Miss Militia, man. Unlucky. I don't understand why the AI still engages when it does 0 damage. I feel like there should be some kind of check for that. Also, these militia guys are absolute cowards. Their heal AI turns on whenever they've taken, like, any amount of damage, which is kind of crazy. Alright, we have the reinforcements starting to spawn. How much damage do we do here? With the javelin, we don't kill. Yeah, as long as we don't crit. Okay. And she can reach Baudemon's tile. I don't know why I thought that 14 plus 14 was less than 25. For some reason, yeah, I don't know. I think for some reason I read it as like 12. Christ, Natalie. I do want to steal that Speedwing still. Yeah, I probably needed to use Thea to leash for Natalie. There we go, there's the Speedwing at least. Now the other question, does Coulter die? No, because you have an Axe Reaver. That might actually leash, that might effectively leash that guy for a Natalie kill. This map is a little bit of a mess. There's so many corridors where there's only like it's just like 1x1 area. It can be a little bit annoying to push through. Especially if you decide to spawn the green units in. The green units on this map are so bad. Like, they are genuinely debilitating on this map. They block so much. They physically get in the way. Just an absolute crazy amount. Oh, thanks for critting, Coulter. It's not like I wanted that kill to go to Natalie or anything. Natalie might not even get a single level on this map. Because there's no way that she's going to be able to take down one of the wyverns. I guess I can just have her start visiting houses. That's probably the way that I get her XP, but that's still only going to get her 1 level, which means that I'm going to have to be aggressive with getting the eggs to her on the next map. I don't know if I want to use the Axe Reaver like that. I do only have a limited number of uses of the Axe Reaver. Oh, there's another soldier that spawned here. He has a Steel Lance, which means that he's probably going to run around Natalie. With Jaka and Coulter here, we might be able to prepare a kill for her. I'm actually going to visit here. It will spawn the green units, but it's also going to give us some XP. HP, strength, and luck. can't say that's the greatest Natalie level I've ever seen. Okay, spawning the green units might have actually been a terrible idea. I should have moved everyone else first. Because now these green units are going to be getting in the way as much as possible. That's kind of just what they do. I don't want to use the Axe Reaver like this, but probably the best way to take this guy down. Okay, I'll take the crit. I'll take the crit. I don't want to activate that house yet, but I'll probably do it soon for the XP. That was... I don't think Natalie probably can't get that kill. Oh, man. Hit by a 39. Always a bit of a nuisance. Oh, maybe? Hold on. Hold on here. Green unit villager Chan doing that might have been enough to... Oh, come on! Oh, actually screw the green units. And I was just praising that green... I was just praising this one here for, you know, actually maybe setting up the kill for Natalie. And then it has to go and do that. One, two, three, four. So I won't even be able to get her into range. Well, maybe I can. Maybe I can if I rescue drop her. How much con does she have? She only has 5. So, most of everyone here can pick her up. Garum doesn't have Kanto, but Victoria does. What's the range of this guy? Yeah, so it won't be able to get this tile. I'll put Garum here so that he's body blocking. Then Victoria can... What's Angela? Okay. So I would need Natalie here, probably. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that'll get her into range. How much con is it? 7. I don't know if this is actually possible. Wait. No, it is. It is. It totally is. Rescue? Run over here. Hey, and drop. And then Angelus can dance. And you are just out of range. And Natalie has a 100% hit rate. There we go. So we got her 2 levels. Maybe if these guys here, if these soldiers don't die, we might be able to get her another. I'm not especially worried about this guy over here. He's not the biggest concern. Maybe I can get Sam to take him down. Because these militia aren't gonna be doing anything. I don't think they have enough damage for it. Just Iron Lance this one. Yes, and it's perfect damage, actually. Which is always nice. Okay, you'll love to see it. Hold on, he's on 15 strength already? Jeez. And you're healing. Bjarki doing average Bjarki things there. Hey, 7 speed on Bjarki ain't bad. It's not 15 speed. It isn't 15 speed, but it's not bad. I'll take it. Yeah, Village Drown is dead, but that's fine. Who cares? It's a green unit. And Natalie, I believe, in Natalie we trust. Okay, so I just need to find someone to deal a little bit of damage to that soldier. Coulter might be able to do it, but Coulter might also kill because of his personal skill. I need to get Luna out of there, I think. How much damage does she do here? 0. She does 0 times 2, or 0 times 2. You have 15 HP left. Yeah, Coulter does way too much damage. And Batamon doubles. Well, that's unfortunate. But it might still be possible to give the kill to Natalie. Maybe. Hard maybe. How much damage does she do? Not a lot. She could crit. How much does she take back? 10? Are you in range? You're not in range. So if she gets a crit here, we can dance for her and get her the kill. If she doesn't, then I just pull her off. Okay, no crit. So we dance, retreat, and then block with Batamon and Coulter. And that might have put Angelus in range of the Wyvern. Is he okay with that? He's okay with that. As Coulter can go onto that tile, I can put her right here. Take Victoria's concoction. And bottoms up. And then move Batamon right here. I'm actually just gonna have him wait. But you can support Batamon. I don't really think that's a good idea. Fire Emblem, indeed. It's specifically a hack for it. Hold on, Ender Shark? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. It's the Ender Shark. The one, the only. And my headphone died. Lamau. That's right, it's me. Dear God. Hide your women and children, Ender Shark has arrived. This guy probably doesn't even know who Varian is. What, the last time you were in here, you showed up in like... Well, I think it was a seamless oh, come on. Unlucky. That's fine, we get one more chance. We get one more chance with this other soldier here. But I think the last time that Ender Shark showed up was, it was one of the seamless co-op streams, I think. Like, all the way back in December. Rest in peace, Green Unit. More green units to the slaughter. You love to see it. You love to see it. I swear, these green units are actually dumb as rocks. And now the boss is gonna start moving. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, that was the misclick of the century! Oh no! Thankfully, Natalie's boxed in, so we're not going to be losing our trainee here. Oh, what on earth? Okay, Restream. Just suddenly resend every single message to my OBS overlay. Oh, Thea, rip. And nothing of value is lost. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, he lived. He lived. He lived. He actually lived that. Angelus just tanks the boss. That's kinda nuts. Wilhelm would be the kind of person that attacks a okay, except Angelus isn't a healer. Okay, so Natalie's probably doing a total of 0 damage to all of these guys. Right, I have to kill the boss this turn. The boss has to die this turn. Yikes. Bjarki Gaming, perhaps? Bjarki Gaming is going to be a big part of how we actually take him down here. Bjarki plus Baudemon, it looks like, is probably going to be the answer. I also need to... I need to worry about, Resolve here. Strength, Magic, Skill, and Speed by plus 30. So I need to attack with the people who are going to be doubling first. Yeah, because Bjarki doesn't die if he gets doubled. So Coulter leads, and then we go to Fred. I do also have Angelus in case if something goes wrong. I have to admit, I did not look at Coulter's HP. I didn't look at his HP. So that was almost tragic. I think we have 100 hit rate on Bjarki. Yeah, we do. Okay. So Bjarki kills here, which means that I can just kind of mess around with the rest of these guys. Get some stuff going for the horse. How does Victoria do here? She actually doesn't do too bad. Hold on. There we go. Not even a level, but whatever. Strength +1, that's perfectly fine for Sam. Yeah, Natalie can't do anything. It's a little unfortunate having Natalie leave the map with only having gained 2 levels. She's gonna need a whole lot more than that if she's going to be relevant. That being said, though, I do still intend to use her. So I am going to go ahead and, actually recruit her. Which means I'm just gonna click through this dialogue here real quick. Yeah, we're gonna keep her around. Hello, Boogie. So with the amount of movement range that you have, it's impossible for Baudemont to get over to Boogie. And the devs put in a funny event that if you cheat in order to talk to Boogie, he'll kill you with the Devil Axe. Okay, and now we've got a big gap here. I don't know what Restream is doing with that chat formatting, the chat box. But whatever, I guess. Oh yeah, this map. I kind of forgot about this map. Nothing really to it, pretty much just equip Dawncaller and slowly move towards the places that you need to move to. Baudemont is effectively immortal on this map with Dawncaller, because he gets Dawncaller healing plus healing from Ilanda's personal skill. And if you really need him to be healed up, then you can actually just have Ilanda heal anyway, like, normally. But even with the fact that, you know, a lot of the guys on this map have an absurd amount of resistance, there's not really a whole lot that can happen here, so I'm just gonna accelerate through most of this map. I don't think that... Yeah, Ilanda does nothing to these guys. Oh, whoops. That was the wrong one. Okay. Alright, well, that went well enough. But yeah, I'm just gonna go through this map as quickly as possible because it's a pretty boring map. I think that was a hammer. Yeah, it was. And we get the silver blade from down there. It's the... Okay. I'm gonna have to put her there, then. Another chest key, I can put the hammer away. I do want that chest key because that chest key is, it's for the chest over here, which contains a divine tome. Put away that Lance Reaver. I don't need another chest key. There's the extra stats from getting Dawn Caller out. It just gave Baudemont a bit of extra magic and resistance. That's you. Okay. Trade him back over to Dawn Caller and wait. Alright, here is going to be the holy symbol. It gives us immunity to crit, and is also the MacGuffin that's needed to end this map. Zacharias, we can't get him on this route because I took Dawn Caller. If you're still in chat, it wasn't obvious to you, Shark. So I don't know how acquainted you are with Fire Emblem, but this is a ROM hack. This isn't actually a native Fire Emblem game. Baudemont can take the holy symbol. And Ilonda is gonna go and head over towards the Divine Tome. Do I not... Hold on, do I not have a chest key on you? I don't have a chest key on her. Whoops. Okay. Well, there goes the Divine Tome. This boss has Ruin, which is high crit rate. I can get Ilonda over here. And she's not in the range of any of those guys, then we just move towards the boss. Okay, and there's the map done. Now, on to an actually good map. So, Baudemont, Ilonda, and Theodore are force deployed here. I don't know why the game put in Estelle automatically. We're definitely taking Natalie. Who do I want to leave behind? I guess I leave Sham behind here. In place of Victoria. Or not in place of Victoria, no. In place of Bjarki. That's what I want. You can do a little bit of scouting with Coulter. You can see the... Oh, they changed the, they changed the sprites. So that the Driders and Sirens aren't naked anymore on the Overland map. That's kind of funny. Right, and you can dance. Natalie's gonna go up the center path with Emilia and probably with a cav unit. I guess I can send Fred that way. Oops. I do have a torch on Jaka, so we should be fine here. There we go. And Baudemont has Dawn Caller, so he can just, like, he melts this entire map. There's actually nothing on this map that he doesn't basically just one tap. I still have the Armor Slayer on Fred. That's kind of a mistake. I'll throw an Illuminate up here so that we can actually see everything here. Okay, so on the pillars... Natalie has leveled strength, so she will be able to one-round the eggs. I'm not going to have that issue again. Where she had to commit 2 turns per egg. That was definitely a bit of a mess when that was happening. Trade Samuel over to that. There is a death squad that appears on this map. I'm pretty sure that it's just a generic death squad, though. So it's not that deathy of a death squad. It was pretty funny, though. Natalie not one-tapping the eggs. It was sad. It was very sad. For her to not even be doing that much. Baudemont already, I mean, I told you that he would roll this map, and he's definitely proving to do so already. It's a bit disappointing. I do have to admit that, I didn't get the Divine Tome. So that would have meant that Ilonda would have been able to roll stuff here as well. What do you have? It's just your Autumn Claw that you have out. You can get the B-rank Jaka Baudemont. Definitely going to be pushing for that A rank, because A rank support between them gives, sorry, I just cut myself off. It gives, what is it called? Aptitude, I think is the name of the skill. Increases all of his growth rates by 20%. Give me just one moment. Okay. What's your range look like? So you'd be able to attack Natalie if I go for one of the eggs right now. 15 damage. How much defense do you have? Oh, these guys don't have any defense. Uh, 19 there. It's 13 speed. 15 speed is insane. Natalie is getting hard doubled from that. That's 3 defense. Okay, I guess it is worth checking because I can safely get her into range with Angelus. I think Natalie kills this if she can reliably hit. And there we have it, 100% hit rate. HP and resistance is a terrible level, though. Like, that's a depressingly bad level. $35 crit. Not even to mention that his hit rate was also pretty bad there. We can deal with the Driders at least. Those aren't an issue. Because Theo melts with the Hellfire, which does effective damage. If Garum crits this, then that's a kill. Oh, okay. I didn't actually expect that to work. Get all the movement behind the scenes. Yeah, so Natalie actually kills these eggs. Thank goodness. She can't quite use that Armor Slayer, but that's fine. It's level 4 right now. She's about to be level 5. Ideally, I get her to, I get her to level 10 so that she can promote before next map. I don't know how likely that is to happen. Support these two. And we burn the spider alive. Hopefully standing on that pillar, Islanda's gonna have enough dodge to where the Siren here isn't an issue. What do you have? You have an Iron Lance. See, 9 speed, 13 speed. I think we're fine if Jaka takes that. I'm not expecting him to kill. I can push Bout him on ahead a little bit. We're gonna have Coulter go around and pick up the chests that he can. I'm gonna have to rush Lunatic over to the right side of the map, because I just realized that I didn't put a healer on that side for whatever reason. And I do intend to rectify that. It doesn't matter that Baudemont took a hit there. Again, he has his passive regen, so he'll be completely fine. There we go. Okay, so Bjarki, I would like to... Yeah, he can take down that Strigoi with room to spare. I don't know why I sent that torch away. Nosferatu Tome is perfectly fine to take. So if we think about the number of eggs that are on each side, I think there's more eggs on the left side of the map. I think the left side of the map has more eggs, so I'm going to start sending Natalie that way. Elwind Tome is going to be great for the next map. Okay, so this is a tile that you can walk on. So I'll have Sam go here, take the longbow, 1 HP short, of course. Do any of them have... No, none of them have concoctions. Bjark's there easily enough. Baudemont, I trust in Baudemont to not die from me pushing him forward like an idiot. The resistance and like his base defense and the resistance that Dawncaller gives him should be enough for him to survive pretty much anything. But he can clear the way. I'm not really sure why they decided to do that. 1 damage. 1 damage, Coulter. 1 damage, buddy. Come on. Come on. You can do better. Oh my days. That's fine though, because I have bow units in range. Deal crit. What's our hit rates here? 87 versus 94. We take those. Then Garum can bow down. Oh, that's not a kill. It's not a kill? Yikes. Okay. That's a little upsetting. Do I have... Yeah, there we go. Got some single-use chest keys there. I should probably do the Jaka Amelia conversation. but it's not priority number one. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Not gonna lie, with Dawncaller and also good RNG, this map is kind of a snooze fest. Now, hopefully, that won't be me speaking too soon, and I'm not about to get, one of these sides completely wiped. There's the silence coming down. That's more to the tune of how this map usually goes. If anything, though, the most concerning part is probably the fact that there's one of the sirens lurking around somewhere who has Lullaby. Okay, so the game auto-equipped that. Here's the Lullaby siren, yeah. And push forward 2 tiles, there we go. Two HP being 10% of Natalie's max HP is kind of insane. Restore staff, that's always nice to have. Okay, what do you got coming from this direction? I know what's in that cave off to the left, but let's just have a peek at what's coming our way right now. If I move up to here, what's your range? Okay, so I'm actually just gonna move to here. That way we stay out of the gargoyles range, and Baudemont can take down the 2 Driders here. Neither of them should do very much damage to him. They're actually, I think they opted for their melee attack, because when Baudemont has Dawncaller equipped, he has more resistance than defense. And he's also, hold on, how much resistance does he have? He has as much resistance as he has defense. Okay, so here's all of this mess. Bjarki does not do too terribly well in there. Giving Natalie 6 tiles of movement per turn instead of 4 with using Angelus like that. Definitely a bit of a boon. Alright, what do you got here, Sam? 51% chance he gets put to sleep. But I can use Coulter as a go-between for them for the longbow. Only 60 hit. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, Garm got doubled, but both missed. That is actually amazing. I'm gonna give this dance to Jaka to help him catch up with the rest of the group. So Natalie's almost to this egg anyway. What is my dog going on about? Just barking for no reason. I might have to see what's going on in a moment. If it continues. Does Theo have it? He does. He has D-rank lances. I would like to get his lance rank going up. Because I might be able to get an early... I might be able to get an early... what do you call it? Early Rosethorn this run. I don't like the fact that that Siren is out of range now. Out of vision. I'll put Amelia on here. She's the unit that I'm probably least worried about losing. Move Coulter forward first so that he can scout a little bit. We don't have a restore staff on this side. What are these Lunatic levels? I mean, it doesn't matter as much as some other people what she levels because she's a healer. But, like, still. Okay, hold on a second. I'm gonna go see what my dog's freaking out about. It looks like it's literally just that the neighbors on the other side of the street are here, and they're usually not. Man. Throw the Illuminate staff over here, because I would like to see the ranges of this Siren before I actually go in. And it can attack the egg, but it can't attack the space behind the egg. And out pops a boogie. Boogie's probably gonna run and get himself killed. Which is perfectly fine because I can recruit him on another map anyway. On the other hand, it might not be such the greatest idea to just let Boogie do whatever, considering the Shay incident that happened last time. If possible, I think I would rather avoiding, like, I think I would rather avoid a repeat of that. Because that was a travesty. put Amelia slightly forwards. If I'm gonna lose anyone, I would rather it not be Jaka, considering he's a game over condition. No, I very much do not want a repeat of the Shay incident. Man, that was a disaster. Alright, we got Driders spawning on that side. On top of our heads. Get Natalie out of here and forwards. What do you have? I think you have a physic. You do have a physic. Okay. I will actually heal up Boogie, and not because I really care about whether he lives or dies. But more because it's free XP. Why did I not pick that chest? I don't need to give Coulter a torch because he effectively is a walking torch. With the extra, sight range that he gets. Pass the longbow back over. There we go. I have a torch on Amelia. I kind of forgot about that. Okay, well now I can see where they are. I think this one is another lullaby. Yes, it is. And it has a physic as well. Put Fred forward. There we go. Free crits. Oh, whatever. I saw that spider go. Oh my god, Boogie. I saw that spider go low, and I was greedily hopeful of maybe being able to give a kill to Natalie. But instead, I'll just have to take time to go send her to collect the eggs on the other side, too. Kill up Boogie, go and talk to him. I shouldn't have skipped through that conversation, because I've never, you've never seen that one before, but whatever. So Boogie is an interesting unit. You can see that he starts with a Devil Axe. He also starts with 7 luck, but his luck growth is 120. Yeah, he's a funny little guy. Whether you care about it is an entirely separate issue. It's mostly just the principle. Also, I think your hate of Boogie might be a little bit misguided, because Boogie can do some really funny stuff. And when I say, like, some really funny stuff, I mean really, really funny stuff. He's low-key actually a good unit if you let him be. Right, so this is an interesting bit here. I mean, of course it is. It's Boogie. What do you expect? Let's see if he backfires. He didn't backfire. Okay. $69 crit. You know I gotta go for it. And she on neither? On neither one. Okay. Okay. You know what? It's fine. I'm slightly disappointed. Okay, Bjarki leveling speed again. Eight speed is really good for Bjarki. Because with 8 speed, I forget if it's that, it's either with 8 speed, Bjarki doesn't get doubled by a Chapter 8, or at 8 speed he starts doubling things in Chapter 8. I don't especially recall which it is. You have a Steel Lance? Oops. We're gonna send Theo downwards a little bit. Get him to be the rear guard against up. Get him to be the rear guard against the Driders that are coming that way. Kind of a big hit to take there. I'll probably have to divert some people down to go deal with these gargoyles before they kill Angelus. Attack. Do you have a rescue? You do not. Okay. Well, that's a little unfortunate. I don't like that Great Lance. How much defense do you have? 13, which is the same amount of attack that Natalie has with that, so that's not going to be happening. There we go, there's the 69 crit. Double 69 crit, and a level up. Oh, those are the stationary ones over there. Okay. Just standing crit. Theo's gonna morb a bit back there. It's morbin time, he said, and then proceeded to morb all over everyone. Don't love that. Well, no one in vision is in range of Jaka, but I'm still gonna speed him up a little bit to go and get healed. I should have a mend staff in here. Yeah. HP is skilled, speed, luck, and resistance. How much is the holy star? Oh! That's 44. Worst case scenario. Lunatic can't get in range, so worst case scenario, I have to. But Garum doesn't have Kanto. Okay, we just give Garum this kill. And he gets a crit. How much defense do you have? 8. I think everybody else probably just kills it. How about Bogey with the hand axe? He has 10 speed, this thing has 2 speed, so he double. That's 18 damage, so Natalie will concoction to push herself just over the lethal threshold. Okay, the ROM is having a funny moment again. And we can start pushing Theo up this way, have him rejoin the group. Magic and resistance, okay. I kind of hate the dangle that I'm doing with Natalie right now. But that being said, it does actually perfectly work out. So we are fine. She's on 65, so this will get her to 7, and this to 8. So she still doesn't quite level up. Or promote, even. Dragon Axe, that'll be useful for your next map. I'm gonna leave Garum behind here. Probably shouldn't have used that elixir, but whatever. Yeah, we're gonna leave Garum behind for him to be able to help Coulter in case if we get more spawns coming. That's probably another instance of Natalie not going to be able to do any damage. Yeah, for sure. Actually, hold on. With the Armor Slayer, she does something. But does she die? Oh, she still doesn't do anything with the Armor Slayer? His weapon triangle, that's why. I could have theoretically put like a blade on her or something. Actually, you know what? I can still do that, can't I? Can I? I can. Is it worth testing? I have no idea. And I can't do it. I messed it up. XD. Yeah, that would have required me to not block the exact path that she would have had to walk on. And I danced for Jaka instead of the person that I wanted to. Classic. We're still gonna leave Theo there. We're gonna leave these two here. Wait, who's left? Oh, Baudemon. I may have forgotten that Baudemon exists. So each of the groups of the 2 eggs, is worth a full level. Okay, so these 2 have exactly the same aggro ranges. That, and both of them have Lullaby. Okay. That's kind of dangerous. But maybe I can make something work with that. Never mind. I have a restore staff, though, so it's fine. And that hits him again. Love that. Can we get Jaka out of the way? We can. So if we're putting Natalie here, that'd be 1, 2, 3. How much damage would she take back? 4. Is the other one the same? No, the other one would be 6. But that's still a lot more XP for her. Of course, she gets hit by the sleep. Jaka can come and get this chest open. We should have one more. Yeah, we have one more one-use chest key. And it's a rescue staff. I will happily take that. Okay, we're gonna restore Sam. We're gonna rescue her. We will take and drop. How much damage would you do? That's 11. How much defense do you have? You have 3. 11 minus 3 is what, 8? About this. 5 plus 8. Oh, well, you could get up to 16. Minus 3 is 13. Does not give her lethal. 18 plus 13 should be more than 27. I think I'll probably have to have... Oh, okay, well that works too. I wasn't expecting that to hit. And you can't move, so you've cleared the path there now. We are almost done with this map. I realize it's taken a bit, but such are the sacrifices when using a trainee. Yeah, we're good. That was a solid level, too. We're just gonna run over with Samuel over to this side. Not even been an hour for this map. Well, sure, but it's been a lot of nothing. Like, I kind of haven't been doing anything, you know? That should be the final death squad spawning, which is good timing. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, come on. It's not quite in range enough. But yeah, I don't think I need to worry about any of, like... Yeah, I shouldn't need to worry about having Theo in range anymore. But this will level cap Natalie here. There we go. And then we kill this with Baudemon. Baudemon's already a level 10. That's kind of insane. And there we go. Finally brought that chapter to an end. Okay. Now I have a question for you guys. And that question is, do we go gambling? Gamble away. You don't remember what this is referring to because you've never seen what this is referring to. We've got 12 luck, which is alright. It's you, what do you want? I might have to work for you, but I don't have to talk to you. Just making sure you aren't pilfering behind my back. You're not sneaking around, are you? No shifty business. Sneaking? No, sir. I'm a man of honor, I'll have you know. I steal in broad daylight. Yes, honorable, I see. I have my eye on you. Now, if you'll excuse me. Hey, wait, before you go, I just have to ask, boss. Yeah? Why is everyone at this camp so stinking straight-laced? All you guys do is sit around like a bunch of lazy bums. Where's your fun? Where's your spirit? Ain't this supposed to be an army of dirty mercenaries? I have no idea what you're talking about. That prissy broad with the blonde hair, she just sits and mumbles about poetry. And that horse grandpa, he does nothing but write fancy letters all day long. Tried chatting these losers up, but no one has a lick of fun in their bones. What say you and me play a game? Let's throw some dice and wager some gold. You want to gamble gold? Duh, what else would we gamble? Come on, it'll be fun. I always throw dice when I'm bored. Don't tell me you're the same as the rest of these sourpusses. Actually, I'm a bit of a gambler myself. I love money, booze, and women alike. I'm down to throw some dice. Rules? You're not some stuck-up noble after all. Now you're talking my language. Alright, listen up. These are Boogie's super special house rules. Batamon can bet gold from his army's coffers. If he wins, he'll get twice the gold back that he bet. The odds are based on his luck. The higher it is, the better his odds. However, temporal manipulations and distortions won't affect the outcome, so there's no point in cheating. A wager is only as good as a man's honor, and even a scoundrel like Batamon knows this much. Alright, how much are we gambling? I'll let you make the wager. $250. Okay. I'll try this wager. Alright, let's go. Loser. Idiot. Nobody can beat the Great Boogie. You got lucky once, but it won't happen again. Alright, and that's 250 GP gone. We do have a bit. So we'll try one more time. You up for another round, boss? You never know, might win the next 3 in a row. Alright, how much? 250 is off the table now, because we already bet it. Make the next wager. How much gold am I about to lose? $500, okay. I'll try this wager. Alright, let's go. Loser. Idiot. Nobody can beat the Great Boogie. Yeah. I don't know what the odds are, but at least in my experience, 12 luck is pretty awful for gambling. Usually, in my experience, 12 luck, if you do every single one, 12 luck, you might get one win. You might get one win on 12 luck. Okay. We had to watch the funny fast forward. Natalie Winters is finally ready to take the next step. Perhaps I should slice my enemies like a myrmidon, or sneak through the shadows like a mysterious thief. Or I'll do like young Baldaboss and become a mercenary. So many options, but there's only one Natalie Winters. Alright, what do we do? Mercenary, well-balanced professional soldiers for hire. Thief, multi-talented knaves with an eye for riches. You're saying thief? Why? Why do you think thief is the pick? Over Myrmidon and Merc. Because Coulter can't get his full support. Coulter has other supports that he can do. And Coulter having a Thea support doesn't have any bearing on like really the only thing, because Thea was always going to be benched regardless. The only thing that Thea being dead does is it means that Coulter doesn't get the Peshkats, which like it sucks, but getting another thief doesn't really change anything there. The reason that we made her a thief last time is because I lost Coulter, so I wasn't going to get any of the chests on chapter 10. No, 11. 11, that's the one. That's the castle. That's the only reason that she was a thief last time. I'm personally partial to Mercenary. I think it's the best promotion line, because it'll also get her to Ranger. What do Myrmidons do? Myrmidons are... they're a weird class. I mean, they're a sword-locked class that does, like, kind of high crit rates. Myrmidon is the class that Thea is. Thea's start class is the Myrmidon. Their primary promotion would put them to Swordmaster, which is kind of a variation of what an assassin does. I'm honestly slightly more partial to assassins. Mercenary? Myrmidon seems too limiting. I agree with that. Mercenary is my favorite promotion here. Because Mercenary will also allow her to promote to a Ranger eventually. If I remember all her promotions correctly, and Rangers are insane. It's a sword and bow cavalry unit. And Natalie can use a sword later in the game called Hellblazer and like using the Hellblazer, which is a magic sword. It's a magic sword. And Natalie has, like, Natalie's primary growth is magic, but it's a magic sword, and she can basically just zip around the map one-shotting everything, because Rangers get, like, 7 move. So yeah, I like Mercenary Natalie. I think Mercenary Natalie is probably the best option for her. Seven? Yeah, 7 move. 7 move is pretty standard for a promoted cav unit. Uh, like... Oh, actually, no, it would be 8. It would be 8, never mind. 7 is what standard cav units have. Alright, let's see here. So, despite the fact that I've just promoted her, I'm kind of thinking that this is probably not the map for Natalie, and we're definitely not using Booby. This is a good map to put Sham back on. Hello. This is a good map to put Sham back on. I think we bench Coulter. Coulter's not really going to be that useful here. There's nothing, like, no chests for him. And he's not the highest damage. So we put Garum in. And, yeah, I think I swap out Natalie in favor of Angelus, probably. Which means that somebody else needs to get that Armor Slayer. I never bought... I never bought a great bow for Garum. I'll have to do that at the... I'll have to do that at the end of the next map. Or at the end of this map, rather. We can put away the Zanbateau. I should also probably put away the Steel Blade in favor of a Steel Sword, I think. Well, actually, how much... Victoria has 8 Constitution. Pretty low. Maybe I do still put the Zanbateau on her, because there will be cav units spawning on this map. We don't need the Holy Axe anymore on this map. The Halberd would be great on Bjarki, and I can put away the Steel Axe for a hammer on him. That'll allow him to do literally everything I'll need him to do on this map. How good are swords on this? I feel like swords are kind of bad on this map. There's a lot of enemies with lances. Keeping the Axe Reaver on Fred is probably going to be a pretty good idea. Because he can deal with that, he can deal with the cav units that are already coming on, and there's also a droppable Horse Slayer on this map, which we're going to be able to have access to. Let's get a Javelin for Samuel. Yeah, keeping the Holy Symbol on Bautamon just so that he can't die from a crit sounds like a good idea to me. I guess you can put the Silver Lance on Jaka. No reason really not to, as far as I'm concerned. Illuminate is useless on this map. We'll put a Rescue on Ilanda. And I still have most of my Rescue uses remaining. I think I'll put away the Hand Axe and get out the Dragon Axe. I don't know if I really want to have Dawn Caller, though. Dawn Caller might be questionable quality here. Well, I don't know, because these first guys all have terrible resistance. Like, most of the guys on this map do not have especially good resistance. Baudemon he only has 5 magic. But the resistance that he's getting, the plus 10 resistance, will help him deal with those Flame Lance Dragoons that'll show up later. Sham is definitely coming to this map. He has Wind, he has Hoarfrost. He needs nothing else to just roll over this map. I like Victoria here. She's fast. She can use a whole bunch of weapons that will do some really good stuff here. Red has 7 move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I feel like I should swap these two. Swap Garm and Fred. Because Garm with the... See, that guy's got 105 hit. Garm has 48 avoid. Plus, he's gonna have Weapon Triangle, which is... I think it's plus 10 hit and avoid. Plus, if I just have him on the Brave Axe, like... Yeah, 26 damage. This guy's got 12 defense. So that's 26 minus 12 is 14? Yeah, 14. And Garum could also crit. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh yeah, 7 tiles, so that'd be minus 7 damage that he'd be taking, and 35 crit. So, yeah, I think Garm's fine there. And if Garum can kill this guy, that'll allow me to pass the heavy spear over to Jaka, which should let Jaka take down the sword armor. Okay, I think this initial setup is going to be pretty good. Okay, yeah, Baudemon has the Dragon Axe. Got 6 move. So, Baudemon might actually be able to come and immediately go after this Wyvern Lord. I don't have, I don't have Coulter on this map, so, I can't get that blue gem. If I had him in, like, Sham's place or something, I could steal it before, you know, Kurt comes out and kills that guy on spawn. Yeah, I don't dislike the setup. I don't think I'll need the Restore Staff on this map, so I'll put that away. Pull out the Shine. Yeah, minus 4 skill. Is pretty solid there. So it's probably beneficial to have Garum as far away, so that when he engages, he's doing more damage. But let's see, like Theodore, for instance. You can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or maybe down here. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, I'm gonna swap Theodore and Lunatic, so that Theo can get in range of this Wyvern Rider here and take him down turn 1. Fred should be able to do some damage with the Axe Reaver onto here. Victoria. Got 7 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I'll swap Victoria and Bjarki. That Victoria can take down this Wyvern Rider turn 1. Now, that is a Steel Lance, so she is going to have Weapon Triangle against her. But that's probably fine. Okay. Yeah, I think this is a good setup. This is where I'm going to call it for today. Getting back to Chapter 7 is definitely nice, though. I'll probably do more tomorrow. I don't think there's anything happening that I won't be able to do more tomorrow. So anything I don't know about notwithstanding, I'll probably be back for more tomorrow. But until then, thank you for stopping by, and until next time, have a good one. Adios.